There are few individuals who have contributed more and more broadly to life sciences in Canada and in Ontario than has Joe Rotman.
Joe is just a remarkable, all-hands-on-deck human being.
He brings to everything he does great vision, and what I really like about him is he's a real man of action.
Joe is unbelievably focused, passionate about excellence, and really committed to making a difference.
Joe Rotman is a success because he believes in the power of humanity.
He believes in life sciences because we're going to have a healthier, better world.
Joe is very strategic and very determined. In combination, those are formidable leadership attributes.
Well, Joe is extremely well respected in the life sciences community. You know, his involvement in the BioCouncil report, his chairmanship of the Ontario Genomics Institute, his involvement on the Canadian Institutes of Health Research, and the list goes on.
So many of the institutions that we look around and see as vibrant, contributing institutions have had the touch of Joe Rotman. Has he guided them in terms of at a board level, or advice, or philanthropy, or his time, or his influence of government? Because government now looks at Joe Rotman as an individual who's not only a proponent of, but very deeply entrenched in and knowledgeable about life sciences. And when Joe Rotman says, this is something to take a risk on, they listen.
He wants to make a big difference, so he picks the big, hairy problems. He doesn't shy away from the complexity or the hard work associated with those projects.
He has been a driving force in life sciences in Canada, and I know I really appreciate the leadership that he has brought.
He's really quite an exceptional leader.
When I think about Joe, I think of a business person, and I think about a collaborator, but I also think of Joe as a philanthropist. He has very broad interests. His interest in the arts, his commitment to education, his absolute dedication and interest in innovation and driving innovation in Canada. So very broad-based vision.
I admire Joe for being one of the first women's libbers I've ever met. He has great respect for women.
For a man of his background and his experience to bring that to Canada, he has really made a difference.
Joe Rotman is not a spectator of life. He is fully engaged.
I admire that he is so philanthropic, that he's always trying to do his very, very best for the community, for himself, and for his family. He is a teacher at heart. Joe believes in philosophy, he believes in science. He's combined these two disciplines in one program at Western, as a matter of fact.
The unique thing about Joe Rotman is he's a student. He demands to know about everything about a subject before he's prepared, in fact, to risk his reputation and his time and his money.
I have one very fond memory of Joe dealing with the Ontario Genome Institute. He was deeply engaged in this process. It was agonizing to be on the other side. It went on and on and on, but the outcome was brilliant. Joe is just one of those deeply analytical, incredibly smart people who wants to do things right. And he will wear you down until he's sure he's doing the right thing. And I'll tell you, it's being on the other side of Joe Rotman's questions is a fatiguing and inspiring experience.
He knows what he's going to get involved in, and then he makes his calculated risk. That's why he's so successful.
Joe doesn't think he has a sense of humor, but he does. It's witty and it's clever. He loves fun. He loves to have a good time. He was a great father, And with all he was teaching them about by example, one thing he taught them by example was you got to have fun. You've got to enjoy yourself. He takes the grandchildren one at a time for fishing, and it started when he took just my son, and now he takes my son's children. And that's a very special time for him to bond with members of the family on an individual basis.
Well, I think what makes Joe such an important member of the life sciences community today is that he is a visionary, and we need visionaries. And that he believes in partnership, and he believes in creating change and making change through partnership. That industry, government, and academia need to work together to really drive change, and that's what we really need in the life sciences field today.
Joe Rotman is just one of those shining examples of what education can do to somebody. As a deep thinker, a public intellectual who commits himself, engages himself with the issues that he feels passionately about in trying to make our country a better place, and indeed the world a better place. Joe, congratulations from all of us at Western. Your Western family is very proud of your achievements, and we thank you for your many contributions to Canada, to education, and to the world.
Joe, I want to congratulate you on receiving this award this evening. It is extremely well deserved. It has been an honor and a pleasure to work with you over the years on the various initiatives we've been involved in. So congratulations, and good luck in the future on all of your other endeavors.
Joe, this is so well deserved. You've made a huge difference in life sciences, not only in Ontario, but across this entire country. Warmest congratulations, and thank you for all you do, my friend.
Joe, thank you so much for everything you and Sandra have done for life sciences. Your contribution has been extraordinary. You serve as a model for all of us who want to make a difference. Thanks again, Joe.
Joe, from all of us, congratulations and thank you, thank you.
Joe, the family and I are so proud of you. We congratulate you on this well-deserved honor.